Welcome to a special edition of 3 Points and a Poem, where the scripture text and the creative intersect. I'm your host, Monica Leek. I'm coming to you live on this Thanksgiving holiday weekend to share um, both scripture and our creative um, piece for the evening. So, our focus scripture comes from Isaiah 40 and 31. May hear my nephews and my niece in the background having some holiday fun. Isaiah 40 and 31, reading from the King James Version, says, "But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint." Given the times in which we have been um, living in, we've had to wait in the midst of trials, several different trials we listened to, in cases we've listened to over the last several weeks. The Ahmaud Arbery case, along with the Rittenhouse case, both weighing heavy with issues of violence and response and race. So, in the midst of that, we look at Isaiah 40 and 31, and we are reminded that in the midst of our waiting, there are some things that we are encouraged by the prophet to do. One of the things is that, one, the ability to mount up, meaning that we're ready to lift off, we're prepared for takeoff, we're ready to catch that force of wind for that lift, so you're able to move to the next level. You've been prepared, you're making ready, you have been, there's been models for you, there have been some guidance, some nudging, some mentoring, some maybe some falls and stumbles along the way. But in the midst of the wait, in the midst of figuring out which way these cases are going to go, you're preparing yourself for the outcome, good or bad, or maybe your feelings are mixed or indifferent. But in that wait, the Lord renews your strength. The Lord renews your strength and stamina to the point that you can mount up, that you can prepare yourself mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And in that preparation, you're going to find the lift, that force under the wings that allows you to take off with some action into a direction, whether it is a responsive action that causes you to make phone calls, to become an advocate, to do a letter campaign, to speak truth to power, to organize, to efforts that bring community together, to do the work of reconciliation. Whatever it is, you've got that mounting up ability, as in that first part of Isaiah 40 and 31. So you're going to have the ability to mount up and get that lift as an eagle, so that you can soar and take flight to that next level, to that destination that God would have for you. Second point is the ability to run without being overtaken, to run without growing tired, to run without being drained and frustrated and heavy laden. So you're going to be able to run to meet the challenge, run to meet the goal, run to towards your purpose, run to the next objective, run to the next challenge, run to face even the next obstacle. And sometimes those obstacles will meet you head on, and your preparation and your study and your prayer life, your worship life, all of those things will come together to help you get that lift to get through and over the challenge. But point two tells us that you're going to have the ability to run without the weariness, without the stress, without the weighed down feeling towards that purpose, towards that goal, towards that destination. Third point, ability to walk. You have the capacity to walk. You're going to walk this leg of your journey without giving up. You're going to walk in that you're going to be able to stay the course. You're going to walk because your pace has been set, and that you will reach that destination. You're going to walk it out. Simply walk it out. So those are 3 points from Isaiah 40 and 31, that you're going to have the ability to mount up, the ability to run, and the ability to walk. So our poem is entitled this evening, I Am. And this poem was written in a tribute for Ahmaud Arbery. I am. I am all that is mind, timeless and unchanging, manifested matter called form. Of my own volition, I've charted what I desired to be and to do, connecting to the memories of days long past to forge a future, feeling all the feelings to take in what I need and release to the world the unnecessary. I am thought, idea, concept, decision making, path choosing, determining reason, perceiving what can be seen in the natural eye and third eyes. My senses draw from the energy pulling from the core, shaping the consciousness and stream of thought as my own feelings, volition, perception, sensory, consciousness, and form. I am mind. I am body, athletically trained, height broad and solid build, lover of basketball and football. Yet football was my ticket to the NFL. Doesn't always pan out the way we planned. Ritual, routine, to focus, to clear the mind, to run. Hydrated and stretching, setting pace, sustaining rhythm, beat pounding the pavement, staying the course. To be stopped, to my course being blocked. Mind, body, spirit responds to fight for forward movement, for my freedom, to fight for my way back home, for my right to live another day. And spirit, breath departs from body to join the ancestors. I'm body to return to dust, to put on immortality. I am mind, transcending the earthly plane, ascending to heavenly spaces. I am Ahmaud Arbery. And that is your 3 points in a poem for this special edition of 3 points in a poem. Definitely love to connect with you on all forms of social media. We got Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at MLeak Poetry. Website monicaspeaks.org. You can also find me on the Farside Co-Ed Book Club page because I host the interviews for Farside Folios. So authors out there looking for a platform to showcase your books and to promote your books, definitely check us out on the Farside Folios, Farside Co-Ed Book Club. And you can join us this season for Farside Reads 2022. We got a sign up there on your screen. You want to check that out to sign up for Farside Reads 2022. So definitely check that out to see what we will be reading this season. Again, thank you for connecting with us for 3 points and a poem. We definitely, given the time and space, wanted to honor the memory, recognize the life of Ahmaud Arbery through our poetry. And to find out more about us, you can connect with me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Emily Poetry or Monica Speaks .org, and you can find my work there on Amazon. And that piece is actually will appear in For His Namesake. And For Her Namesake was the most recent work that dropped back in August of this year. And For His Namesake is soon forthcoming. So um, watch us and keep up with us to see when that comes out. And that piece is from that particular project. And until then, be blessed and have a great and wonderful Thanksgiving season.